What's up, folks? This is a 2018 Bonafide SS127, recently purchased by yours truly. So I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about what I've done to it, my initial impressions, because though there are videos out there, there's not necessarily a whole bunch of videos. And I'm not one of these professional kayakers. It's been several years since I've even owned a kayak. Last one that I did have was a Prowler Big Game 13 by Ocean Kayak. Good yak. It was a barge, 600-pound weight capacity. As you can see, I'm not a small guy. I can appreciate a large weight capacity, but never, the entire time that I had that kayak and all the stuff that I did with it, did I ever feel as secure or comfortable as I did a couple days ago. I took this bad boy out for the first time. Very, very impressive. Very, very impressive. All they talked about with the stability and the comfort, y'all, it ain't hype. It's the real deal. It's the real fucking deal. So, again, I want to just walk y'all through how I got my kayak rigged up. I'm in the early stages, and give y'all a little bit more of a perspective of just your average day-to-day kayaker. Somebody goes out maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, weather permitting. So let's start in the back of this guy. So, little fold down handle. I thought that was pretty cool. The bungee cord up under it, that definitely helps when I'm loading it in my truck. This sits back flush against the bed, nice and secure. Something that everybody's going to be able to appreciate with this kayak, I believe, is the amount of space you have sitting back here behind the seat. I got the milk crate going, but it ain't all rigged up and fancy yet. I'm not even sure that it will be. But take this out, move my net. Look at that space back there. 6 foot, 280 pounds. That's a pretty good size cooler. Put it in perspective for you. Big old Yeti cooler. Still got more room back there. So depending on what your plans are, you got a lot of options with that back. This seat, I spent about 3 or 4 hours in it the other day. Extremely pleased with it. It beats the shit out of just sitting there right on top of the kayak like all the old ones used to. I know there's a lot of videos out there, so I'm not gonna get too crazy with it, but this is the low setting and it's still high. So my first pass out there in the water, I had it on the low setting, so I was like, man, there's no way that this is going to accommodate my big old butt and the choppy conditions that we had. Worked like a dream. I never felt unstable. I stood up in it. I had both feet on one side. I mean, of course it leaned, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. Yeah, extremely stable. Stable kind of is an understatement for this thing. So this is the high setting. So got out of the water, took a break. We moved to a different location. So let me try it with this. It's still stable. I didn't feel any difference between the low setting and the high setting. None at all. So keep that in mind. This is definitely not one of those yaks that are only comfortable or only designed for the smaller guys. This truly accommodates all body types and all sizes of anglers. And this helps out too, quick and easy. If you're a tall dude, slide those sons of guns back. If you're a shorter guy, pull them forward. Simple, easy. Good job, Bonafide. Very impressed. Here's another thing I really like. At first, the guy at the store was telling me about it, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever. It's got a tray under the seat. Y'all, it's got a freaking tray under the seat. This thing is awesome. You throw all kinds of crap down in there. And you throw it in there, slide it away. If you don't want it sliding around, just lock it down. Piece of cake, simple. So as you can see, I got all kinds of cords and stuff like that. I do enjoy going out off the beachfront, and if any of y'all have ever done that, you know how nasty the re-entry can be on a kayak. So I wanted all my stuff secured as best as possible. If you're not doing this, you are wrong. You need to fix yourself ASAP. Rod, leash. I got my fish grips on a cord. This is actually beneficial for in two ways. So yeah, it doesn't fly out of the kayak in the event that it gets kicked or bumped over the edge, or I flip it. But also, you can lift the fish, throw that. He's out there swimming around while you're adjusting your rod or putting it up or whatever the hell you're doing. Pretty handy feature. Of course, pliers, gulps, because gotta have gulp in the boat. Stringers, jig heads, all that stuff fits in there. Now I'm going to go ahead and lock it down. And it's secured. So, I've also added the Scottie Mounts. These things have really progressed since I had my last kayak. I'm impressed with them. So this is from the ball up to this little connection. That's all Scottie, comes in a package. So I was at Cabela's. I was going to get a Scottie rod holder, but these are made by Cabela's. They were 15 bucks or 14 bucks. Heavy duty plastic, got the locking mechanism that I was looking for. Why not save a few bucks? That's kind of the name of the game with kayaking too, right? And as you can see, I got some strings attached. I got the little tie down cleat by Yak Attack. Got a string attached from there to there. Again, if the kayak rolls, or if I don't have my drag set right and I got a live mullet or a big old chunk of bait sitting down the bottom and that fish starts ripping, and this thing were to give for whatever reason, hopefully that string's going to hold it, and I don't lose my gear, I don't lose my fish, and I don't lose my pride. Very important thing. You all know that. This hatch, incredible thought process behind that, just because of the hinge system. The salesman was like, "Oh yeah, man, you gotta check this out. You can open it from one side, you can open it from the other." And I was like, "Yeah, whatever, dude." But check this out. This is what's great about it. You're in the truck, got that thing loaded up. You can stuff all your rods in there. You're in the yak. You need to get access to it. Pop it open from there. You got access going this way. Incredible. These guys really did put a lot of thought process into this kayak, and it shows over and over again. The comfort and the stability are impressive in their own way, but you really start getting in this thing and start messing around with it. They've put a lot of little minute details into this thing, and just kudos to Bonafide. You guys rock. So this is the dry storage box. It pops out. For those of you who are in the know, maybe you do, maybe you don't know this, but supposedly Bonafide Kayaks is coming out with a foot drive system that's going to fit down right in there. It's going to lock. You'll secure it down, and you have some kind of foot pedal. I would imagine it's probably going to be something like Native or the Jackson Kayak propeller style, since I would figure Hobie would try to sue the shit out of them if they went with a flipper design. But you never know. You never know. This dry box does exactly what it says. It keeps shit dry, and it did a good job. And as you can see, there's lots of room in there. I'm gonna put my whole hand down. Phones, I keep some of the little finer stuff in there for now. A lot of guys I've watched some videos, they're starting to put their fish finders in here, transducers to the bottom, battery, all the wires, everything in one go. pretty cool thought process. And I thought about doing that, but then again, it's like, man, if they're going to come out with a foot drive system, I'm not sure that I want to go through the work with this guy, as opposed to where I could just set it up over here, set my fish finder over here, and run my battery inside with a battery bag. These little floor pads, they don't seem like much, but man, they're super soft. Really easy on your feet. Stood on them for quite a while. Really enjoyed those. So some other stuff that I've done to it, or one thing I've done to it, is I put the Yak Attack anchor trolley system on. Just finished putting that on about an hour ago. Gotta have one of those. My only regret is not putting one on the other side. I ran this thing from the very front all the way to the very back. But I definitely need to get another one for the other side. So some stuff to think about with this guy is they haven't come out officially with a rudder system yet, but as you can see, you're already set up with some pretty heavy duty hardware for this guy. So that's pretty exciting. So you can have a rudder system, and it's also flat enough that if you want to put one of those little power poles on there, you could. So a lot remains to be seen with this kayak, because it is relatively new. A lot of people are probably going to be skeptical about them for a while, but all I can say is, as a casual kayaker, somebody who's not out there again every single day, I'm extremely impressed with the kayak. It's worth every single penny I paid for it. I'm surprised they don't charge more for it. I cannot believe that you can go get one of these for the price you can. And if there's no other reason to get one of these kayaks, it's for this reason right here. Made in the USA. God bless America. God bless Bonafide. So if you got any more questions or anything you want to see from me, just leave it in the comments section, and I'll try to accommodate. Got the GoPro system set up. Going to start making some kayaking videos. If there's any other questions that pop up, man, again, leave it in the comments section. I'll get back with you. No problem answering your questions. All right, folks. So tight lines, and I'll catch you later.